Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Raden Nuryawan, and I will explain about the script student anxiety in learning language. Introduction. Emotions are important in the classroom since it has impact on learning. They influence learner ability to process information and to accurately understand what they encounter. For example, students learn and perform more successfully when they feel secure, happy, and excited about the subject matter. Unfortunately, in the case of foreign language learning, student emotion tend to be more discouraging rather than encouraging. One of the emotional states that makes such a process become difficult is anxiety. The nature and type of anxiety. Anxiety appears from human body as response to a particular situation. Commonly, anxiety can be identified as a feeling of being threatened, apprehension, tension, or worry. According to Carlson and Brooks, anxiety is a sense of physiologic is a sense of apprehension or doom that is accompanied by certain physiological reaction, such as accelerated heart rate, sweaty palms, and tightness in stomach. Two of the most well-known is state anxiety and threat anxiety. Anxiety that rises when confronted with specific situation is called state anxiety. However, in certain cases, anxiety becomes more intense and lasts for long. This kind of anxiety is called threat anxiety. According to Ormworth, state anxiety is temporary feeling of anxiety elicited by a threatening situation, and threat anxiety is pattern of responding with anxiety even in non-threatening situation. Foreign language anxiety and impact. Foreign language anxiety is a specific anxiety which is related to language learning and use. According to Brown, foreign language anxiety is a feeling of intimidation and inadequacy over the prospect of learning a foreign language. The limited capabilities in the target language may drive students into a communication apprehension. Basically, Unison feeling such anxiety will disturb students in no doubt if absolutely affect student learning effort and performance. Ancient students will think less clearly and probably make more mistakes. Moreover, to perform a task, they have to work harder because anxiety makes them worry and distract their learning process. The method. This study employed the qualitative research method with case study approach. Qualitative method was chosen because this study aims at providing an insight into the case of language anxiety, especially anxiety in learning English. According to Practical and Wallen, case study is a qualitative study approach that studies a single individual, group, or important example to formulate interpretation to the specific case or to provide useful generalization. Therefore, the study case approach allowed the writer to study a particular student in an attempt to understand the case of language anxiety. The result from the data, the students respond why they feel so anxious, that they feel anxious when did not understand what teacher said and did not prepare enough. They also spoke fear of being ridiculed by fear, so they became anxious. Moreover, they thought that they feel anxious because only had limited vocabulary and grammar knowledge. They also felt that other students are better than them. The discussion. In this study, the research found there are several factors that possibly contribute to the student anxiety in their English class. The factors that contribute anxiety. First one is speaking in front of the class. Most of the participants responded that they were very concerned about having to speak in front of the class. The second, incomprehensible input. According to the participant, unclear explanation may also contribute to their anxiety in learning English. The third, teacher personality and attitude. Some participants reported that they got anxious when teacher only criticized student mistake. The fourth, being loud at by others. They all thought that people in their classroom will laugh at them if they make a mistake. The fifth, student beliefs about the language learning. Many of the participants felt that English was a difficult subject. And the last one, lack of preparation. And few admitted that they usually get very anxious when they didn't prepare enough for tests or speaking practice. Conclusion. The experiences of the student provide a great deal of information about student anxiety in learning English. They offer insight on what may contribute to their anxiety as well as what teacher can do to reduce the anxiety. In other words, students can provide valuable information about their anxiety in learning English. Therefore, it is important to use their insight to create a more relaxed environment. Thank you. Maybe just that from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.